Hello, my name is Sulokdev Singh. I work as the Director of IT at the ICT Authority of Mauritius, which is the National ICT Regulatory Agency of Mauritius. So in the context of the World Telecom Day, whose theme is about digital innovation, at the level of the authority, the ICT Authority, we came up with a very innovative project in terms of emerging technologies. As you may have noted in our naming, we are not only a telecom regulator, but an ICT regulator. And under that mandate, we have the obligation to look after new emerging technologies also. We took the decision of familiarizing ourselves with these technologies by having hands-on experience with new technologies. And in this specific case, we came up with a project which is based on the blockchain emerging technology. The reason why we implemented this project is twofold. Firstly, as I mentioned, is to familiarize ourselves with hands-on experience so that we are in a position as the ICT regulator to come up with the appropriate regulatory framework for regulating these type of new technologies. And secondly, this project, which is based on digital innovation, serves our purpose at the level of the authority by ensuring that whatever license we issue as a regulator, we have to ensure that there is no fake or invalid licenses in circulation. So this technology ensures and enforces this component of verification. Now, how does it work? It is a system whereby we are going to store a cryptographic proof of our license on the blockchain, right? And this is done through programming of a smart contract. It may seem very complicated, but from the end user perspective, it's very easy. Basically, it boils down to the fact that our license will be affixed with a QR code, and anyone needing to verify our license uses his smartphone and scan this QR code, and with this application, he will know that our license is genuine or our license is still valid, right? And the interesting part of that is they don't need to contact the authority for this verification exercise. So it's very, very useful, very user-friendly. And another component into that is the element of cost effectiveness. The fact that we are using a blockchain, which is basically the Ethereum blockchain, it means that there has been no capex in terms of hardware to be installed by the authority, right? So this is the first component, and why we see this as an innovative project is, as you will imagine, verification of credentials, right, is an important component in our digital world. We can replicate this easily for ID cards, we can replicate this for driving licenses, we can replicate this for educational certificates. So what we see is that there will be a learning curve for the different actors in the different sectors to understand what we did. But what we intend to do is to lead by example so that this kind of technology is replicated based on its user-friendliness and cost-effectiveness.